Okay.
Hi.
Do you have Do you have a good intro for this one, or?
Oh, let me cook for like a minute.
Okay. A cook?
Let me cook.
Do you think Vern is
Gay?
sexy?
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
I mean, that
I couldn't think of it. I mean, like,
that
dude,
tush.
when he's out of the shell,
CJ.
smooth. I'm fully kidding, please. Fully kidding.
Guys, for everyone tuning in, CJ's not kidding. CJ has never
Hey,
kidded about
whoa,
anything.
whoa! I have never made a joke in my life.
CJ doesn't like comedy.
I fucking hate it. I throw up every time.
Every time someone even makes a slight joke.
I need to lean away from the camera. Just the camera. What are you doing here?
Wait. Is this fucking play about us? That was horrible.
No?
Mm-mm.
X-Files? You know the when all the math is floating by? Okay.
When
you know
the
what?
math
You'll see in
is
the edit.
Will you?
Fucking what is this called?
High five? Are you drunk?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up for G's. Wait a second. Okay, that can be
I'm gonna
unplugged.
piss myself. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm ready. You want my fucking intro?
Yes. Sorry. Oh my god.
Hello, garbage gang, and welcome to another episode. We're gonna play with your feelings like you play with a Barbie.
Okay.
You know what else is like Barbie? The Barbenheimer. Welcome to our second episode.
Yeah. You could tell I'm really excited about it. I am actually. I just yawned.
I was like, excuse me?
Imagine if I was like, yeah.
We're so happy
I'm
to
so
be
excited
here.
about it. After the last episode, we've turned into a depression podcast.
No, honestly, I'm very
No, I'm
excited
kidding.
to talk about this movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be such a. We're recording this the
is-
same night, just in case people who don't know this. That's why we're calling it our Barbenheimer.
Yeah, this is our Barbie to the they them that was our Oppenheimer. And if you
Forgetting that
understand that
movie.
sentence, thank you.
I love you.
That sentence would kill a Victorian child.
You want a kiss?
Oh no. They're
Give me
doing
a
it
little
again. They're doing it again. Nurse.
Nurse.
Nurse, they're out.
What? All right, moving right into our logline hunter. Who is this movie directed by?
No, you know that bit where it's like nurse, like she's out again.
Oh no.
So Over the Hedge was directed by.
What a fucking transition.
I'm not fucking around anymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're not freaking
Getting-
around.
Phil, we're not hecking around anymore.
Not hacking around. This is a PG movie, Hunter. Come on, get it together.
Yours all right. This film, Over the Hedge, was directed by none other than Tim Johnson and Carrie Kirkpatrick.
I love that last name.
Isn't that fun to say?
That's a great last name.
Kirkpatrick, say it. It's fun.
Kirkpatrick. Wow.
It kind of itches your brain.
Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick.
Ooh.
Go off, Carrie. Great last name. The studio logline for Over the Hedge, because everyone was asking. The fans were clamoring. When Vern, Gary Shandling.
Sorry, I'll stop.
No, that was great. And fellow woodland friends awake from winter's hibernation.
Ooh.
They find they have some new neighbors. Humans. And RJ. Humans. And RJ, Bruce Willis, an opportunistic raccoon, me, who shows the others how to exploit the suburban bounty laid out before them. That's a beautifully written studio logline.
Really it.
That was
Wow.
really poetic.
Damn,
Whoever did
good
that.
job, Over the Hedge. We read a lot of log lines here.
Yeah.
That was beyond what we expected.
That
for
was
this
beautiful. Yeah. Oh my god. Honestly. So CJ, now that we read what?
Movie. What the fuck?
I'm just trying to make us brawl.
I'm not.
Okay, truce.
Truce.
Truce, more like Bruce Willis.
Willis.
So after we read that beautifully written studio logline, let's studio logline.
Studio long.
The stud.
Say it right.
Let's go ahead and pass it on to CJ to give us an even more beautifully written logline. CJ, take it away.
That was a lot. I was like trying to let you cook or whatever, but like, God.
This is so scary.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You sound like a surfer boy.
Ew. Okay, scratch that. Instead,
Okay.
gather around because today we're going to we're gonna
lose friends. I was gonna say like followers or subscribers, but friends.
friends, period.
Just based on this alone.
You gather around, children, because today we're watching Over the Hedge. For the people who hate this movie, did you know you cannot listen to episodes?
Oh
Crazy, right? It's almost like we can choose the content we consume.
What? Oh my god. CJ went so hard with that. Anyway. Are you good? What's happening?
Are all the haters gone?
Oh,
Good.
fuck.
Did you not see the dot
I
there?
Okay. Yeah, I did, and it just clicked with me.
Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate your poetic
Commitment
licensing.
to the bit. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And that.
Both those.
Both of those things. For sure.
Where was I?
Good.
Because welcome to the movie of my childhood. Over
To
the freaking
best-
Hedge.
Okay.
What?
Over the...
I love this movie.
You skipped best. You just said
Oh,
the movie
best
of my
movie.
childhood.
I love it.
Which
Was the
it-
movie of my
yeah,
childhood.
honestly.
I fucking love this movie.
You freaking...
Sorry, freaking love this movie, Dad. Don't come after
Fans?
us. Dude, I can never move that fan
For
now.
audio listeners,
Shit,
I just
okay.
looked at the fan.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god. Oh my god. Okay.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you. We meet our charming raccoon friend RJ as he reaches to grab the last bag of It's Nacho Cheese. Get your own bag. Legitimately, that's what it's called. Yeah, from the vending machine. It's great. I love that.
I
part
love
of the
that.
movie.
The details in this movie,
It's great.
impeccable.
So fucking good. From a vending machine on the side of a highway.
Sure.
When he realizes efforts are futile, big word.
Good word.
He spots Vincent the bear's cage at the top of the hill.
Cage?
And decides, cage?
Mama.
Dude, shut up.
I'm sorry.
Cave.
I will stop pointing out your flaws.
I'm kidding. What? That wasn't the point of that. I was saying shut up to me, not you.
Oh.
Dude, shut up. Shut up.
And what? CJ, no.
Shut up.
Okay. No self-hatred, please.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
He spots Vincent the bear's cave. It's a cave.
Guys, did you get that?
In the
It's a cave.
reflection of the vending machine at the top of the hill and decides to try his luck. But instead of grabbing what he needs and being on his way, this bitch steals all of the food and then pops a can of the yum yum smelling chips in front of the bear's face.
Not the yum yum smelling chip.
I tried to write something that would make
No,
you
it,
laugh.
it was good.
This causes RJ to get scared and then back into the food, causing it to roll down the hill to the once empty highway and get run over by a big fucking freaking
Yeah,
semi
big
truck.
hacking truck.
Hecking truck, guys. RJ stupidly promises that he'll get every last bit of food back, but Vincent puts stupid. No, literally, like though.
He's
could you
like,
imagine
dumb.
that? It's like a full fucking wagon of food, and he's like, "I'll get everything back." No,
He's
you
like, babe,
won't,
I
bitch.
got you.
No, sorry.
And I'm like, just take it.
no, you won't. Whore. What's better than bitch? What?
You guy.
Booty hole.
Yes.
You booty hole.
You bench.
Binge.
Oh,
But Vincent
yeah.
puts a time limit on it to set a fire under RJ's. I'm sorry. I meant to say this like Vincent because he says RJ's name in a very certain way.
How?
Where he goes, RJ!
That was really good. Guys, did you know that we actually have the voice actor for
Oh.
Vincent here today?
What
With
is his
us.
actual voice actor's name?
Nick Nolte.
Who is that?
The name sounds familiar.
It does.
Oh. I don't know why
Anything
I said
notable? Oh, okay.
that. I have no idea. Anyway.
Anyway. To help him collect all the food, he recruits, I see here it's actually lies and breaks the hearts of the group of animals in the forest whose home has been taken away by Karen, Susan, and Joe's suburban neighborhood.
Go off.
But we won't talk much about that.
Go off.
We meet Vern, the uptight, memeable, sometimes naked turtle. Hammy, but I like the cookie. Squirrel.
But I like the cookie.
But I like the cookie. The random porcupine family with 3 kids I can't tell apart.
The Minnesotan porcupines.
The Minnesotan porcupines.
The Minnesotan porcupines.
Oh my,
That's where it is.
That was good.
Thank you.
Hunter, that was fucking
The
good.
car wash.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's
I'm
coming
so
back.
proud of you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you right now.
I'm here all week. Whatever.
Heather, the hot one possum, and her dad.
Whatever his name is.
And Stella, I got a cork shoved up my ass, the skunk.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her. She's actually voiced by one of my favorite fucking voiceovers.
It's
voice actors
Wanda
ever.
Sykes, right?
It's Wanda Sykes.
I love Wanda Sykes.
She's great.
She's amazing.
Her voice is so recognizable. She's great at acting and what she does in many a TV series and many a movie. She's great.
You watched Maisel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was in Maisel.
Yeah, she was great. Oh my god. So good. Like she just has one of those like personalities and voices where you're like, I love you in whatever you're in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She kills it like in whatever. Yeah, you can tell like instantly that it's her.
Oh, absolutely.
Like with the voiceover, you're like,
yep,
yeah,
that's you. They band together with RJ to steal as much food as they can before the time limit is up. But will RJ tell his newfound family that he's gonna break his trust? Will he betray their trust? Will there ever be a better video game than DreamWorks Over the Hedge for the PlayStation 2? Let's go
go over the hedge and jump off the ledge into the dumpster, not in a harmful way. In a fun, like diving into a pool kind of way.
Yeah.
And let's talk about this movie.
Okay.
That was so bad.
You know what? It was better than what I was gonna do. Okay.
What were you gonna do? No. What were you gonna do?
Let's go with this raccoon and buffoon all the neighborhoods into finding the clues to solve the mystery of Elmore
Getting
Street.
the loot. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Choose your adventure. Which one did you like better?
Don't actually tell me. I will cry.
Yeah, I'll cry too. So yeah.
This movie is actually legitimately one of my favorite like childhood movies. It's one of those ones that we just watched constantly over and over again. I just love it that much.
Yeah. I watched it like a handful of times, not like as religiously as you did as a child. But I feel like it was that movie for me that like when I would go over to my friend's house, like that was the sleepover movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Or like at camp, that was like the movie on the bus.
But you always had to make sure you had snacks with that movie.
You can't not have snacks.
You cannot not have snacks. Like it is
then you're just gonna be miserable.
You get so hungry during it.
With the yum yum smelling chips. You have to have
yum yum smelling
chips.
food. You gotta have yum yum smelling chips. Like
yum yum smelling candy. Yum yum smelling
pizza.
D's nuts. Anyway,
nuts. I found my nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah. There we go. That's something that Hammy says in the movie, but that's a spoiler.
Guys, literally spoiler. And
Did
CJ,
you write for the first note? Sorry.
I wrote he's hungry.
Anyway, continue. What were we gonna say?
Because it was just when he was like banging on the vending machine, I was like, oh my god, like he's hungry. Just give him his food. But I was thinking also, especially because you know this movie so well, we could just like chat about it.
Yeah, why not?
Rather, because I also didn't take that many notes because then I got engrossed in it as well. Kind of like with they/them, but in very different ways.
Oh yeah, this one was definitely like a good way.
It was so
like
fun.
you fall in love with this movie the more and more you watch it.
Yeah. The characters are great, even though RJ sucks butt.
Okay, RJ sucks butt most of the movie, but unlike the other movie,
he's a great redemption arc.
He has a very good arc throughout it. He recognizes his problems. He recognizes he's a dirtbag from the TV commercial, and he like actually corrects his ways and like makes friends out of it.
Exactly.
Wow. Crazy to think that you can write a good story like that.
Yeah, shout out to Tim and Carrie. Guys.
But this movie starts off with, RJ trying to get the bag of nacho cheese, get your own bag.
Yeah.
From the vending machine and sees Vincent, who's a bear.
He's a
Apparently
big old
they've
bear.
had a past RJ
There's
brings up
lore.
the fact that like he knows Vincent, and Vincent brings up the fact that he knows RJ. RJ, of course, ruins it all, takes more than he needs, and pops that
Greedy.
yum yum chips right in front of the bear, causing him to get mad. The whole wagon is destroyed on the highway, and RJ's
Yeah.
like, "I'll get everything back." Why would you do that?
Why? I mean, he didn't want to die, I guess, which like
True,
fair.
but like promise something not as unobtainable. As
yeah. What if we bargained,
bargained a little bit.
bartered even?
Ooh.
No
But
printer.
RJ then left on his own to kind of still hungry, by the way. He didn't get to eat
He's
his
still
yum yum
hungry.
chips. He's still hungry on his search to find food, and he comes across this like suburban town.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what that's actually called though.
Like the town?
Yeah, the town itself. It's something like very bougie, very fancy, all that
Yeah.
stuff. There's a huge billboard. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna see what I can find there," because humans are. He explains later in this like whole monologue that humans are the thing that like their life revolves around. Food.
Yeah. Like they're having it delivered, they're making it, they're growing it, they're eating it, they're shitting it out. Like they're, yeah, they go out to eat, they stay in
pooping
to
it out,
eat.
Hunter.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Hunter, what the fuck,
Forgive
man?
me. Forgive me.
Sorry.
Honestly,
Who am I?
we're stopping the episode. So, yeah, he sets off on his adventure to Bougie Town City.
Oh, yeah, I love that
That's
place.
what it's called.
Bougie Town City.
Bougie Town City. Meanwhile,
The place.
Bougie Town City, the place.
plaza?
The plaza.
No, the place is better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the place is funnier.
The place on the avenue.
Upon the boulevard.
Yeah. Okay, so Bougie Town, the place. Wait, sorry. Bougie City, the place.
Bougie Town
Bougie
City.
Town City, the place.
The place on the avenue upon the plaza.
Upon the boulevard.
No, upon the boulevard.
What the fuck?
I'm losing it.
There's a can you imagine that on a street sign? How long that would be?
It's just
Yeah.
like this thick. Or
even
this
just
long.
like so long or so fucking tiny. Like if you can't read it
Minuscule.
anymore, you're in the right
You
place.
should know. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, anyway. Meanwhile, we meet the freaking lads.
The freaking lads.
The hibernation squad that CJ mentioned before.
The hibernation hype house?
It's
The hibernation hype house.
And pretty much hibernation has just ended and they're like, "Oh my god, guys, we barely made it out alive, but we made it."
But we made it.
Like we stocked up
we
all
have a
spring and
singular
summer.
grape or something
Yeah,
like that.
literally. So they're starting their plan for the next season. We got to start collecting our food. And Vern,
Yum food.
our yum smelling food. And Vern the turtle is kind of he's the guy. Like he's kind of the like father figure of the pack. And then they set off on their mission, and what do they find? None other than the Hedge.
What? Sorry, didn't realize.
It's okay.
What?
The Hedge.
The Hedge. We
Bum
got
bum
serious.
bum. And of course, being animals, they don't know what the hedge is, because this
sounds like a bad term. The Hedge.
the hedge.
You hedge.
Because this was
What
where
the hedge?
what the hedge? Oh my god, that's what we should say. Because this was where the forest used to be, and they stumble upon the
Gum?
hedge.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
They stumble upon the hedge, and they're like, "Where's the forest?" The hedge ate it.
Right, he ran.
He ran.
China.
They'll be here all week.
We'll be here all week.
True.
Hunter.
We're stopping the episode. And then Vern gets like pushed into the hedge and basically tumbles out the other side into this suburban white lady's lawn. And he's like, "Holy shit."
Oh my
Like they
God.
gentrified the forest pretty much.
What?
I mean,
You're not wrong, but like
Yeah.
the forest is not there, period.
yeah,
Like,
they bulldoze that shit.
yeah.
And Karen houses are there in place. Pretty much just like super fancy houses with like dogs and like food and scary ladies.
Dogs.
And then what happens, CJ? Take it away.
Uh-oh.
I think
He's booted back into the forest.
Mhm.
He has like this traumatic experience.
Yeah.
And RJ
He's like,
comes
"I
down
never
from
wanna
the
go
trees and is
back."
like, "This is no worries. I can teach you how to navigate this." And like takes off all his gadgets to clean Vern off
Mhm.
to like prove to them that like he's been to the human realm and like
Yeah.
has all these experiences. Did you just fucking yawn?
I'm sorry. It was not you, it's me. I got up so early this morning.
But yeah, he's basically like, I can help you navigate it. Tonight, we're going to go and cross the hedge officially.
Yeah, and we're going to gather food. Like, I'm going to help you guys.
Because he's essentially like, this is like where your area has been reduced to when you were hibernating. And now you have to learn how to navigate this new world.
Yeah, and doing it with acorns is not going to cut it.
No.
We need those yum yum chips.
We need the yum yum chips. The yum yum smelling chips.
Yeah.
Smelling. Melon be smelling is important in this. Do
you know
melon be smelling? I love melon be smelling.
And then what's the other cat?
Finn be sniffing.
Yeah.
I love both of them so much.
Both of
those cats are cute as fuck, and I
love melon be smelling. Anyway,
they're so cute.
Comment below if you guys know melon be smelling and Finn be sniffing.
They go back out at night, and RJ kind of introduced them, and Vern is still like,
traumatized.
He's traumatized, and like my shell is tingling. That's how he knows that like things are bad.
It's like his gut feeling.
Yeah, we can't trust. My tail is tingling. We can't trust RJ.
Yeah,
he's like, there's not other ways he can walk on water, and he like fucking does with like these pool floaties. Yeah. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
me.
And you can see here is kind of where like, because Vern was kind of like the leader of these guys, and you can tell that they're that they are really into what RJ is like promising them. But yeah, like CJ said, his tail is tingling.
He tail be tingling.
But he's also, you could see he's getting a little bit jealous that they are subscribing to RJ's leadership. Yeah.
He's been the leader for so long.
Yeah. And like these are his buddies. This is his family pretty much.
He's here to protect them, and this guy is just like slowly ripping him away from them. But RJ then goes on the spiel of like, you know, food evolves around everything in this place. Like, we should respect the humans. We then can know how to take from them and all that kind of shit. And then they're like, here's the garbage. Vern picks up a diaper. RJ's like, do not fucking eat that. That's literal human shit. Poop. We don't curse on this Christian Minecraft server.
Yeah.
Just there was nothing to add to that.
I couldn't think of anything else.
Wow.
I want
I was stranded, left out in the bougie city town.
I want you to know my gears, I could literally feel them turning, and nothing was happening. Yeah, they were like creaking. Anyway.
Ew. But yeah, they like go through, and are just like, I have a plan. So they start doing all these heists to like get food. They start like very basic, but then they eventually graduate to like the bigger items. It's crazy. They like have like now like a chair they sit on, a TV, a video game. They have multiple coolers, a wagon.
They just start stealing stuff that they do not need.
Yeah, they do not need it all. But like honestly, they're living the bougie life, and you know they live at the town, the bougie, the place, on the avenue, on the boulevard. So they're fucking killing it.
So the humans start catching on, and there's this one bench.
Oh wow, new word.
This one Karen ass sending lady.
Thank you. Oh my god, that was so close.
This one Karen lady named Gladys, because you see her license plate says Gladys with 3
You're so right.
S's that are dollar signs.
Gladys.
And she's the leader of the HOA, and she is not taking any of this.
No.
She's like, oh my god, there are filthy vermin in my garbage.
Your grass is actually not the standard inch. It's 1.5 inches. Yeah. And I need you to mow that shit right now. Sorry.
Yeah. It was worth it. You were just speaking as Gladys.
I was.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
You were just method acting.
Exactly.
It's fine.
And scene.
And we're good. Gladys is not in the room with us anymore. She's catching on. She's not having it.
Nope.
She's not having it. She is every person's
Stinky,
worst nightmare of
smelly.
Karen. Stinky, smelly, not yum yum smelly.
Not yum yum. It's gonna be the same fucking joke, man.
Same wavelength.
Not yum yum smelly.
Same brain cell. We're passing it back and forth.
Noelle,
you just can't see it.
This is another one. Yum yum smelling.
Yum yum smelling. New term unlocked.
New term just dropped. Babe, wake up. Yum yum smelling.
Ew. And then she calls the exterminator. And it's this scary, intense man. I don't remember.
He has some like fucking
it's crazy
names.
Yeah.
It's a crazy ass name. Yeah, get him.
Dwayne LaFontant.
That's right.
And his company is Vermtech. No. That's the college that he went to.
God, he is so ugly. Sorry, sorry, Dwayne. The Rock.
Sorry to Dwayne. Oh my God, Dwayne Tim Johnson, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
What's happening? Did
We
he
cracked
name
the
himself? Oh God, or the Verminator?
Is that what it is?
It's the Verminator. Yeah, that's on the
Dwayne
side of his van.
LaFontant, the Verminator,
Yeah.
comes into town.
What? Sorry.
He's doing what?
Huh?
Because he is like the best of the best.
This is how he looked in the video game, Hunter. Can I show
Oh,
you?
yes, please. Oh my God, that just gave me a really weird feeling.
Thing?
Well, because I was going to say like the tail tingling.
Tingle? Yeah.
That's what it gave. Ooh, he looks like Ted Bundy.
Yeah, he does not look good. Everyone in that
serial
video
killer.
game looks really scary, by the way.
I don't think I want to see more, honestly.
But honestly, I fucking love the video game.
Maybe during the daylight.
Ooh.
So he comes into town while the animals are concocting maybe their craziest plan to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, I didn't realize what you said.
No, it's
for
okay.
The first few sentences.
Concocting?
I was like, yeah.
the possum dad plays dead in front of the truck or whatever. He's like, "Oh my God, you hit me," to distract humans, and then they come out and steal all the food, and then Hammy, the little squirrel guy, is like, "I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel."
No, that's a different part.
Oh, that's a different plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're
Sorry.
like going through this. They're like, "You're a crazy rabbit squirrel. Like, what are you gonna do?" And so, can I do it?
Please, I wish you would.
He just like looks at these two little.
It's
girls
my favorite thing.
Across the squirrel.
Why did the squirrel across the road?
Because he was a crazy rabbit squirrel. He like has all this like whipped cream or shaving cream, I think, around his
to make
lips,
him look like he had
and
rabies.
RJ's like getting character, and so Hammy's like, I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel, and I want those cookies, and he like runs across the
yeah,
street.
because it's Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
And he literally goes up and he's like,
Yeah.
give me the cookies.
Crazy rabbit squirrel. Yeah, dude, I fucking love that scene.
I love
It's one of my
him.
favorite scenes of the whole movie.
He's so cutie. But yeah, anyway, kind of long
and the
story
girls,
short.
like, mace him, right?
Yeah.
They fucking
fucking
him.
mace my guy in the face.
Oh, poor Hammy.
Poor Hammy.
Hammy.
And then, yeah.
Really?
I don't remember.
Okay, so that's one part. They like get the cookies. They get the red wagon, which is very important to the
Yes,
plan.
very important for Vincent.
Father possum.
Father
Possum fainting in front of the van was to get the blue cooler that was on the top, because that was also a very important item in the list to get Vincent. And this is the point where like we really see the true Verminator's like personality. He like goes to pick up the guy. He's not really dead. Runs. Heather's super proud of her dad because he like put on this great performance and sees the value of playing dead.
Yeah.
Which I was
love.
like, cute,
Work.
love, respect. And then Vern is hiding under the truck, right? And the exterminator's like,
yes.
like raccoon, possum, porcupine, and then goes like something like amphibian, and then Vern goes reptile, and he's like, no, reptile, and like checks onto the van. So we know like we're not up against like any ordinary guy.
No. This is
I'm
Dwayne
no
LaFontant.
ordinary LaFontant.
Living in an ordinary bougie house town on the city.
The place on the boulevard,
Yeah.
avenue. Slay, that does not get easier with time. But yeah, we kind of see like now we have this weird dynamic between RJ being closer with the family but lying to them, Vern not liking RJ for the fact that he's getting closer to the family, not knowing that RJ is lying to them,
having a feeling though of something's up,
right? Having a feeling though. The exterminator and the household owner working together to like get all of the animals out while they're competing with like feeding their families.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird like shifting ecosystem as we're like,
ooh, good word.
Thanks. Like going throughout this movie, throughout this plot. So then we get to RJ is just like, Vern, you're right. I should just leave. And whatever, like we can get all this food. And Vern then decides, this doesn't feel right. The tingle in my shell is weird. I'm going to take all the food back. So he starts heading back toward the place with everything. All of the chips,
the
like,
wagon, all the yum yum smelling chips.
But like all the yum yum smelling chips, like what the fuck? You got to feed your family, Vern, with those yum yum smelling chips. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Which like I understand what he was trying to do, but also
It's stupid.
yeah, girl, like
Like if you have the food, keep the food, bring back something else. I don't know, or warn them of like
or just don't do it again.
Exactly.
What
he
what is
brings
it
back-
like? Beg for forgiveness, don't ask for permission.
Yes,
or whatever.
exactly. So he brings back all the yum smelling chips, and as he's doing it, RJ's like, what the freaking heck are you doing,
What the
man?
hedge are you doing?
And Vernon's like, this doesn't belong to us. This belongs to the humans. This doesn't feel right. And RJ's like, okay, understand. I'll just take the food. Like, I'll take it out of your plate.
Like, no worries.
Easy. I'll just go. And he's like, no, I'm returning it. RJ rolls high on his perception and sees that there is a dog in the yard.
There's, in
Vern
fact, a dog.
could not care less.
Vern is just going for it.
Vern is like, you know what, man? I don't care who you are. I'm taking back this food now. And like steps on this like squeaky toy. And this dog, who's the cutest fucking thing on
He's
the
really
planet,
cute. He
he's
just
like,
wants to
play.
spend.
Like he just comes, he's just like, I'm ready to play.
It's the face that you make when you do it too.
Yeah.
That's like
Play.
the face that the dog makes.
And like a cute-ish chase scene ensues.
I mean,
where,
yeah, like if you're Vern, like I would also be scared out of my shell.
dog
Zog
chain
chase.
on wagon, RJ running at full speed ahead, trying not to get killed by this dog who just wants to play. That's all his goal
wants to
is.
play.
They take out like fucking like 15 yards or maybe less. It's probably like 5 yards. But they take out a lot of yards fences, like going through them, just like fully breaking.
They're doing a lot of damage.
At the end of this chase, this wagon like gets a fucking propane tank on it and like
She gets air.
rockets up.
Yeah.
It like goes past like a plane.
Yeah,
You remember that? Like where the plane is flying over
yeah.
and like loops around the plane. I was
forgot
like, that
about
has
that.
to be so high in the air.
Guys, yeah, they like should have died.
Big wagon rocket now comes crashing down on Gladys's car.
Yeah.
And she is pissed. This is her last straw. This is where she draws
Gladys
the line.
has had it up to here.
Had it up to here and like installs all these like lasers, booby traps.
Yeah.
And this
Like-
big machine that I can't remember what it's called right now, but essentially it's like illegal in all states except for Texas.
Oh, and she was like, I don't care if it passes the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, something
Which
like that.
also they mentioned the Geneva Convention in they/them at some point, and I was like, connection?
These universes are linked.
Both of these universes?
Calm down, Hunter.
Anyway.
Anyway, guys. So after they lose all the food, the family, I'm just going to refer to them as a family. This
Yeah.
includes like everyone, like Stella,
Familia.
Hammy, the porcupines, all of them are like,
Yeah.
why would you do this to us, Fern? Like, because RJ's like, ask him. And Vern's like, I tried to do the right thing. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, he's the one that's really bad in the situation. The family's not believing him. So they like get a seat next to him and they like turn on this television show that's like, I'm a dirtbag. Like, fully,
Yeah.
RJ's now fully committing to like, I'm fucking terrible.
Yeah, he's like realizing, because he's also grown close with them.
Yeah.
Like, so he's like, oh, I do have to put my relationships before my scheming.
yeah.
So yeah, he realizes that, and he's like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna complete the heist of all heists. We are gonna go into Gladys's house.
But
What?
first, he
Yes.
was like, I'm just going to accept my fate until Vern
yes.
apologizes to him and he gets the list. And he sees that the humans are supplying everything for a party. So everything he
yes.
needs is back in stock. And Vern's like, I can do whatever it takes to help you get that back.
Yeah, which like,
And RJ takes full advantage of it,
love-
not realizing his mistakes.
yeah, we love growth.
Growth. Character development.
Hey.
He does that later.
Yeah, don't worry about
This
it,
is
guys.
just one of the moments he chose to go another way.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna pull off the heist of all heists. They are going to sneak past the laser beams, the guard cat, the alarms. Yeah.
Stella! Yeah.
Stella. And they're going to go into Gladys's house, and they're gonna take everything that woman owns. And they do. They craft this like insane plan where, okay, to get over the lasers, don't they like go over it and they
use Hammy.
Yes, because he's so fast, so he can like get over it and then press the button to turn it off. They use Stella because the cat has a key.
But I like the cookie.
Oh wait. When does he say that?
He's
What's
on the
context?
roof of like the house, and he sees
Oh.
the cookie that originally RJ threw away. He's like, "That's not a good cookie. Those are the cookies you want." And he sees it again, and Hannah gets distracted. That's only the reason I bring it up, because I just love that dialogue line.
I like the
But I like the cookie. It's very sweet.
the cookie. I love Hammy.
Hammy is seriously the best character in this entire fucking
He's so
film.
fucking cute. So yeah, the cat has a key around his collar to get in.
Oof.
What?
Just like thinking of the prep they had to do with Stella to get her ready to like flirt with this cat.
Oh yeah, they gave Stella like a full makeover to make her look like a cat. So they like put all this stuff on her to get rid of her stripe. They put a cork up her ass
to like get rid of her
so she wouldn't stink.
Like, oh my god.
She's a real one for that.
She is a real one for that.
Couldn't be me, babe. But yeah, so basically she seduces this cat to kind of, you know, get the key and like finagle her way in. Finagle. Big word.
Yeah. Big word.
And
like
then once they're in, they set up this whole camera system where they can see Gladys in her bed sleeping, so
That's
they can
right.
know. Yeah, so they can know when she
porcupines
gets
do it,
up.
right?
Yeah. Because they're all like young and like know about tech or whatever. So they like set it up, and so yeah, they can see if she gets up or if she starts making noise or whatever.
So they're like going through all the vents. They get the camera set up. And they're getting everything out of the fridge, which is actually really fucking cool. Like, Stella's flirting with this cat outside, and he's telling her all about, like, his life and being, like, purebred. But, like, that causes, like, faults because, like, he can't smell anymore because of it. And also, like, they're using... I think it's like plastic wrapped to like roll down like the cans from the fridge and like everything like down from there. It's really fucking cool system. And morning strikes and they're like, "Oh, the coffee machine is going on," and RJ's like, "This is the way that humans like to wake up."
Yeah.
And they realize like, "Oh shit, she's out of bed. Like we can't see her anymore."
Gladys is
getting up
in
and
her
so
matching silk
everyone's
pajama
like
set.
fucking freaking out, and Heather's like, "I got you guys," and does her little trick where she faints and like lights fading.
Yes.
And does her little like spiel like her dad
drama.
did, and Gladys ends up like fucking punting her against
the sun.
wall. Like, Jesus. And her dad's like, "She's dead."
Yeah, like she's
actually dead. Like, I lost my kid. And she's like, "I was just acting." And he's like, "I'm so proud."
Yeah, it was very cute. Very wholesome.
Actually a very cute moment.
So they're scrambling to get out of there before she comes down. Yeah, Heather bought him some time, but she's still coming down. They're getting the last of the last out of there. But mother fucking RJ.
Sorry, mother freaking RJ.
Mother hedging RJ. Sees the yum smelling chips.
Dude, I don't know what his problem is with these yum
They must be so
chips.
yum smelling.
They really must be so yum smelling.
And he's like, "Wait, guys, I need to get this one last thing.
Give me a sip.
Give me a sip.
Give me a little sip.
Give me a little sip."
I just need the yum smelling chips. Just give me a
And he
little
decides
sip.
to go get it. And of course, freaking Gladys
makes it all the way downstairs.
Makes it all the way downstairs.
No, it's the exterminator. She calls him and is like, "There's some vermin in my house."
You're really good. You should be a voice actor.
No, dude,
No,
stop.
I'm not even playing. Like, you're very good at whipping it out.
Oh, thanks.
What?
Wow. What? Not clickbait. Hunter tells
CJ
me I'm
whipped it
good.
out on the podcast, not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
Oh my god.
Oh. But yeah, he like comes in. He's like, he says something.
Dwayne
and it's
LaFontant.
like,
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's like, "Wow, it's the animals." And Stella's like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I have to do this." And goes, "Fire in the hole!" And like blasts the cork out to the other side of the street, which, first of all,
crazy
impressive.
velocity on that.
Velocity? Wow, that velocity on that cork. Crazy.
Damn, girl, your asshole got crazy velocity.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
so the whole house is smelly, and she's like, "Does this not bother you?" to the cat she was flirting with, because they're actually kind of getting along. I think his name is Tiger.
is it?
I think
I think it is, yeah.
And he's like, "No, I can't smell." And she's like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "I'm so
Match
in love
made
with
in
you."
heaven.
Which, honestly, I support this relationship.
I do. They're complete
really
each other.
fucking cute.
Yeah.
So this buys RJ time. Unfortunately, not the other one's time to get out of there. So RJ takes the wagon up a hill while the other ones are putting these little cages.
They get caught by LaFontant.
Species. because he's so fucking big brained. But
Guys.
they're all packed in this exterminator's van to like be shipped off, and Vincent has been watching this entire time apparently. Like, of course, important part, all the animals find out like when RJ's going for the yum yum smelly chips.
Yeah.
He finds out that like
He lets loose.
He's like, I need to feed this hungry, angry bear.
like,
if
I need these
by
chips.
the end of the day, I'm fucking dead. I'm freaking
I'm
dead.
hedging dead.
I'm hedging dead.
Yeah.
So he betrays all of them. All their hearts are broken as they're put into this van, and RJ's the only one that's left out. Vincent has been watching this whole time and is like, wow, that is something I would do. That is more than something I would do. Break everyone's hearts and
like just
leave
be
your
ruthless.
friends. Yeah. Okay, so
Please help me.
They're all being shipped out. They all mean like the family essentially, except for RJ, shipped out. And RJ's like, you know what? I'm not like that. I'm not
like other girls.
I'm not like other girls. I'm not gonna let you control me. So they're all locked in all these cages in the back of the van, and RJ's like, I'm gonna be different. I'm actually going to go crash into this van. And he does this with like, he crashes into the side of the van with all the food that he's worked so hard for.
Okay,
that the whole team has.
So you can tell
he's committed.
Yeah, he has chosen the path of my friends are more important than this. His arc is arcing.
RJ's committed now, but Vincent is on his behind. He's pissed.
He's like, where are my yum yum smelling?
Have you seen that dog?
Yes.
I fucking love those TikToks.
That's pissed.
That's pissed. It's one of my favorite things. Anyway.
Where are my yum yum smelling chip?
Where's my yum yum smelling chip?
That's
Vincent
what freaking Vincent is saying.
And the family is pissed at RJ. Too, so he won't.
There's
let
a
him
lot
in
of
the
tension
van.
going on
Until Vernon is like, my tail has stopped tingling, and then they're like, oh.
They're like, yeah, so real.
Yeah, and they let him in. The porcupine twins.
They like take like Jesus take the wheel. Like
they're like, this is just like our video game, Road Rage Crash something simulator, where they're like, we got this, and they're able to drive
and they just take control of the van.
Yeah, and they make that joke of like, if you don't shut up, we're gonna turn this van around right now. And then they're like, he started it. They like finally lose the bear, but then they have the exterminator and the Karen
and Gladys.
Gladys has an issue.
Gladys.
And I remember this part so fucking well from the video game. Like, in the video game, you're running through the hedge and you have the fucking taser, the weed whacker, and the bear paws coming at you from like all different directions, and you have to dodge it.
I just remember played this video game at some point.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, I definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe not like a bunch, but I definitely did, because like it's coming back to
Hunter,
me.
my PlayStation 2 is being sent to me.
I would play it.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
It's 2-player. It'll be fucking fantastic to stream that. Okay, pay attention, guys. New stream dropping. Hunter and I play Over the Hedge.
New stream just dropped.
They're like actually not hitting any of the animals, but then they come up with a genius plan. We're gonna let Hammy drink this energy drink, which we've been hinting at the entire movie.
Yes.
And they're like, you're gonna go and you're gonna flip this switch to turn on the big boy machine in the corner that's illegal in all states but Texas. To kill everyone. Not kill, but like neutralize them. Because none of them die. It's fine.
PG movie.
Hammy does it, and it's all in slow motion. Vern is naked again because he lends RJ his shell.
His little tush.
His little tush. He's so funny naked.
His little tush is so weird. Silly. No, it's so funny. But it's so silly. Because, he's just so silly and funny.
He's so
and
silly.
Goofy. And I'll stand by that.
They successfully do their plan where like Vern bites RJ, but RJ is protected by the shell, so he's able to like slip out of the shell with a fishing rod. They tase each other. Everyone's fucking tackled and neutralized. They get like fucking pummeled by the machine, where like they have to all like put on these sunglasses, and like they like cook popcorn. They like pop popcorn in like the heat of it all. It's really fucking cutesy. I don't know why this.
That part kind of gives Oppenheimer when they do the bomb test.
At least it's not like fucking
Cinematic
silent
parallels?
for like
True
30 full seconds before the sound hits you, you know?
I hope someone has compared that on like TikTok or something, because cinematic
we
parallels.
should do it.
True. We could
Don't compare it. It's ours.
Take that idea out of your head right now.
Oppenheimer Over the Hedge is ours. They both start with O, so obviously
they're practically the same thing.
they are the same thing.
Anyway, what happens next?
All of them get trapped in this like itty bitty cage. The bear, Gladys,
the
and
bear.
the exterminator, the verminator.
Dwayne LaFontaine.
And the police come because that machine is illegal to have in this state. And they're like, you're the owner of this. And she's like, he installed it. And then fucking beats up the cops, which I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The bear is put in like a straight jacket, which weird. Let me just say.
Yeah, very interesting choice.
Verminator actually kind of escapes.
Yeah.
But then the dog, he like lands on the ski toy. He's like, play. And like the whole cycle starts over again.
Play.
Why
are you so good?
But after we see like the chaos end of like the villains of the story like get trapped, whatever, we see the family reunited and everyone's really happy with each other, and they successfully completed their mission of like escaping everything. Yep. And they're like, but what are we gonna do for food? Winter's in like blah 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 days. And Hammy's like, ooh, I know. And he goes back to the log and he's like, I found my nuts, and then like runs into the camera and the movie ends.
It's such a good
It's a good ending. And they end with one of the best fucking songs, which has to be added to the playlist. It's like something about living in like a suburban town in summer. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like
yeah.
You know? It's really good.
And speaking of good things.
Oh no. And that was Over the Hedge. Anyway.
And that was over the
And that was
hedge.
over the hedging hedge.
Hedging hedge.
That was over the hedging hedge. Hunter,
My guys.
what's good?
What's good? The Google good.
Shit, dude. What's the Google? Sorry.
Heck, dude.
Sticks, dude. What's the Google good?
So in this segment.
You know what actually looks good in this movie? The
What?
fucking bark that Vern eats. I want to eat that bark for no reason other than it looked good.
Fair enough.
Anyway, continue.
I can't say that I agree, but I respect you.
But he like rips off the bark and then he's like sprinkles the bees
That's
stuff
true. He
on it.
kinda,
I'm like, that
doctors
looks
it up.
good.
Yeah.
It's seasoned.
I was gonna say he seasons that
He
bark.
seasoned that.
Oh. What
the fuck are you looking at?
So yeah, this is a section where we kind of talked about our own thoughts, what happened in the movie. Now we're gonna talk about what everyone else thinks, what the interwebs
What
thinks.
do you think?
What do you guys think? Comment below.
Hey.
The Google good. This one's kind of a paragraph.
I was gonna say,
especially
she's
compared
thick.
to the Google bad.
The what? Not even a sentence.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It has 3 of the same words in it. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Continue.
This is one of my favorite DreamWorks films. I love this. I love the story about how RJ doesn't have a family, which like that really like took me for a loop. I was like, wow, okay. Needs assistant with getting food for an angry grizzly bear. And just as they're getting up from hibernation, they discover a suburban area that just so happened to built within the time they slept.
Oh my god.
Guys, I also love how the president of the homeowners association does whatever she can to kill/stop the animals. Is this person a sadist?
Yeah, hello?
From raiding the neighborhood, and the dog chase scene was amazing too. I agree.
The dog chase scene, best part of the movie.
This film deserves a sequel, and I cannot believe that it didn't get one.
Over the Hedge 2 would be so
It would be really good.
So hedging good.
But after 15 years, it most likely won't. The
What?
only thing I don't particularly like in this film is that Vern is always skeptical or suspicious of everything that RJ does or says, and it's strange that the porcupines are the ones who know how to drive when the parents don't have any idea how to.
That makes sense. They explain it.
Yeah.
In the
First off, they explain
movie.
it. Also, that's Vern's like whole character motivation
Yeah.
is being skeptical, so whatever.
He's a careful turtle. Like, he's cautious. He's going slow through the... Well,
He's slow.
RJ's the rabbit in this situation.
Exactly.
Hunter...
Oh my god. This is an Aesop's fable.
That was my contribution to that argument.
Anyone?
Sorry,
So,
hang
CJ, could you tell me about the Google bad?
Could I? Give me a sip.
I knew you were fucking say that.
The Google bad is literally not even a sentence.
Yeah.
Long. Like, has 3 of the same words in it. Doesn't have a period.
Yeah, no punctuation, no capitals,
No.
nothing.
But the Google bad. Goofy. Very goofy movie. I've never seen a goofy movie like that.
And dare I say, that should be a Google good.
What was this rated, by the way? How many stars?
1 star.
Shit. But for
Yeah.
a goofy, very goofy movie, I've
Goofy?
never seen a goofy movie like that.
Yeah. Which I take that as a positive,
I think that is a positive too. What the fuck?
but that's just me.
It's a great movie.
Maybe I'm jumping the gun on this, but like, there's nothing bad to say about this movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a trash for this movie. I'm so sorry.
I don't either. That's what I wrote.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
What?
hold on.
What?
Hold your horses.
What? Oh shit! That was such a good transition, Hunter.
It was really
Shit,
good.
Fuck
And
me.
I'm so
okay,
sorry.
We have a more important section to be had here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this segment is our trash boxed segment. Found, curated, created by our lovely friend Noelle at Nostalgic. You know where you love her.
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic, as CJ likes to say.
No, it's wait,
yeah,
you can
dude.
find Noelle at Nostalgic.
Yeah. Nostalgic?
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic?
Nostalgic.
So this is where I was going to say
Oh wait, no,
nostalgic.
it's you can find Noelle on Twitch at Nostalgic.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Sorry.
That made me feel something.
Sorry. Go follow. If you don't, I don't know what the fuck you're doing here.
If you don't
So
follow...
I don't know what the hedge you're doing here.
I don't know what the hedge you're doing here. If you don't follow Noelle right
I don't
now...
know what the over you're doing here.
All right, let's read the letterbox
All
reviews.
right.
Okay, I will begin. I blame this film for my childhood habit of eating bark because of how it made the bark look delicious.
I'm not the
That's
only
what you
one.
were just saying. Yeah.
I'm not the only one.
You were
Dude, that
seen and
bark
heard.
looks fine. It's salted. It's seasoned. Anyway.
Sure.
Have you had peppermint bark? Dude, can we get some peppermint bark?
My mouth's just actually started salivating.
Me too.
I love peppermint bark when it has a
Peppermint
little
bark.
candy cane crumbles on it.
Oh, dude, I can't. That's honestly like the best. You don't celebrate
Dude.
Christmas. I don't care for Christmas. We're both fucking living off of peppermint bark and eggnog. I fucking love eggnog.
I've never had eggnog. Actually, I think that's a lie, but I don't remember.
Dude,
it.
I fucking love eggnog.
I know you're a big eggnog person.
I'm a big eggnog person. And I tried spike eggnog.
Spike eggnog.
It was actually really fucking good.
Wait, I remember that.
But honestly, I kind of like it both ways. Like
Both of those ways.
both of those ways, dude.
Yeah.
It's just good for in general.
Comment below what your favorite winter food is. Wait, that goes with the theme. Hibernation. Winter food.
Okay, that was a stretch, but
No,
I
it's not.
appreciate you.
We're geniuses. CJ, hit us with the next letterboxd.
I'm sorry. I need a break. My chair is so squeaky too. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, she's talking.
She's talking. The next letterbox review. Everyone stop saying I look like the possum from over the
my
hedge.
God.
I don't look like the possum from over the hedge. No, this reviewer actually does look like the possum from over the hedge.
Oh, no.
She's very pretty and has a white blonde shag haircut.
I mean,
I see it. The possum
is beautiful.
is beautiful.
It's Avril Lavigne.
Like,
what more could you want?
oh my god, is there?
We forgot to talk about this. Remember, he goes, Rosebud.
Rosebud.
When
Yeah.
Okay. So the review. There's a Citizen Kane reference in here, and I don't know who that's for.
For the film. Nerd.
Obviously for us, the film critics.
Okay. I'm gonna say a real hot take here.
It's not going to be a hot take from me.
I didn't like Citizen Kane.
No.
I fucking hated that movie.
I understand
don't know.
why it's lauded for the cinematography.
Yes.
Sure.
The only part
it's
I liked
not-
about it, the bird jump scare. That's the only part.
It shouldn't be as gassed up as it is.
No.
Anyway, next.
Absolute waste of time. They only ever go through the head.
No.
They only ever go through the hedge. Not once do they ever go over the
I
hedge.
guess.
That is so
Do they
fucking
not go
true.
over it when
RJ
Hammy...
did. RJ went over the hedge.
There you go.
But that was the only time.
The last one, last but not least, fuck rich people, rodents for the win. Yeah, agree. I love rodents. Like, I love rodents.
Absolutely.
I love
Possums?
raccoons. I
Cutest
love
fucking things on this
possums.
planet.
But yes, I love raccoons.
Cutest fucking thing.
There are 2 married raccoons that live by us.
There are. And they have
And
the
I love
little
them.
fingers Burgers, then they're like, give me.
I
Also,
love-
the Possum Family. I feel like we're really living our Bob's Burgers life.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway.
Watch Bob Burgers.
Watch Bob Burger.
Watch Bob Burger. Shut up.
And then come back to us and tell us
I'm
about
tired.
it. Thank you to Noelle for those
Thank
great
you to
reviews.
Noelle.
Those were really
Nostalgic. Welcome.
Nostalgic?
Welcome.
good. Welcome.
Welcome.
And you know what else I'm welcoming you to?
What?
The famous words
What?
of Mackley Moore.
What? Continue.
One
my
man's
great
trash.
is another man's treasure.
Treasure. CJ, because I went first last time. So
Okay,
CJ,
okay.
you tell me what your treasure was of the film.
I don't know if this is allowed, but I just love the whole movie. Like,
That's allowed, bestie.
the whole movie is just so fucking good. I gotta say, one of my favorite parts is just like, but I like the cookie. That's
I
one of
like
my
the cookie.
favorite parts of the movie. Plus, every one of the like classic, like, I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel. Like, any one of the like, this movie is so fucking quotable and so rememberable.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I haven't watched this in years and I was still remembered to pull out those memories of what this movie's about, what they do in it, all that kind of shit. The video game, like, I just fucking love this movie so much. And it was just such a shock to see how poorly it was rated.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, we'll get into it when we talk about the trash. But my treasure, kind of like what I was just talking about, all of the rodents, the rodent representation. Fuck the rich people, rodents rise.
I'm a crazy rabbit squirrel.
Yeah, and I'm a crazy rabbit
and
squirrel.
I want your cookie.
Yeah, that impeccable. Also, Hans Zimmer jump scare that he did the music.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
was crazy. When the
Right?
credit rolled, I was like, sorry.
Hello?
Hans Zimmer. Like, that's all the credit that you need.
Yeah, honestly. Just a good movie all around.
Yeah, and speaking of a good movie all around, we just decided that we don't have a trash. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I literally wrote, I truly cannot think of anything.
Like, RJ's an asshole, but for a reason.
For a reason.
And, like, they actually give him a reason to be an asshole, and they fix it later on. Like, there's
He
a
has
whole
a great
character
arc. It's very well done. The cast is incredible. Crew is incredible.
I really cannot think of a single
No,
thing.
I can't.
Please.
If
like,
you have one,
If you
let
do
us
have
know.
one, let us know. I would love to hear them.
My ears open. Eyes peeled. Ears peeled. Bananas peeled.
You know what I just pictured? Like, you know how you get like those like fingernail like things and you like peel them back and your skin appears? That's about that for the ear.
An ear hangnail.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh, that felt gross.
Well, speaking of gross things.
Okay, no.
I don't know where I was going with that.
You tried. I appreciate you.
I picked a quote of the movie
You did?
that
Oh my
I just
God.
thought was really fucking funny. It was basically like when they first meet RJ. Yeah. Like he's carrying his like golf club bag around or whatever the fuck. Like with all his stuff in it. And or no, it's not when they first meet him. It's when
It's like when they're like arguing first about like what is right and what is wrong.
Yes,
What
yes,
should we
yes.
follow? What should we not?
yeah, like do we go with him to get the food? Do we whatever? And it's probably Vern who said this.
Yeah, it's most definitely.
It's most definitely Vern who said this, and he goes because RJ basically is like, "Look, you guys are like getting by, but you could be doing so much better." And Vern goes, "Maybe our life looks a little primitive to a guy with a bag." And that just makes me laugh so much. I'm just like, go off, Vern.
Go
like,
off, Vern.
He's so real for that one.
God.
The guy with a bag. How dare you, RJ?
How dare you have a bag?
Come into my home with a bag and judge my nuts.
What did you just call me?
Oh. So do you have any final words? Final words and rating.
I mean, if you're new here, what we do is we take
Welcome.
everything from an S tier to an
Welcome
ear
in.
tier. You have ear tier. You have your S tier, which is like super fucking good, like wowed you, and then your ear tier.
CJ can't say that.
I really E tier.
E tier. Yeah, you
where
got
like it's like the garbage, like the fucking grime of
scum.
the dumpster is what we called it last time. Like you have the peeking out of the dumpster to just like the grime.
Yeah, just
we
that
have our
liquid.
Control, Finding Nemo, right at B. It's not a great movie, but it's a good movie that everyone just seems to enjoy. So it's set at B.
Yeah.
Dare I say, this is an S.
S. Yeah.
I love this movie.
This
loved
is
every
S.
part of it. I loved watching
We
it.
couldn't think of anything bad. Like,
legitimately.
it's an S. And if you have something to say about it, comment
Find
below.
us. Thoughts? And if you do have anything bad to say about it, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'll cry. I'm kidding.
No, actually though, if you do have anything bad to say
We
about
love
it,
an open
we
discussion.
love reaching out. You can find us on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hey.
We like to post pretty frequently on all of those. So go follow us there. You can also, please, little podcast need big reviews, and we would love to hear from you to see if you like the podcast.
Yeah.
If you do,
And we love reading
leave
your
a review.
reviews. Like, it makes
we
us
really do. It makes us
so
smile.
happy.
The last review was left was from my dad, and that review made
and
us
John.
fucking giggle. And John.
Yeah.
And John.
Shout out.
Thank you, John.
Thanks,
you
John.
made me
Thanks,
fucking
Phil.
teary last time for hedging teary.
Yeah, hedging Terry.
So please
So on
do
that
check
note,
us out on all of those platforms. And
You can
again,
review us on Apple Podcasts if you so desire.
just thank you for listening.
Yeah, this was a really fun movie to do.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
we needed a good one.
We needed a good one. We needed that Barbie to the Oppenheimer, man.
We did, and we completed. If you guys have any recommendations for any other like Barbie Oppenheimer type beat, let us know. Because this was fun. Like, the double feature was crazy.
It was kind of good. Like,
It was fun.
I don't know. We ended on such a low note on they/them, and like you can probably hear it in the last episode we posted.
Yeah, the energy.
Definitely down, but like with this one, it's just such a good
It's fun.
feel good movie that's just fun, and it's about just like little critters in the wood that are just trying to get by.
Yeah, and isn't that just what we all are at the end
We're
of the day?
just little rodents and critters in the woods
Just trying to get by and trying to get over that hedge.
So next up, we're going fast.
And we're going a little bit too furious.
What? You'll never guess what movie we're doing next week. Comment below if you have a guess.
Yeah, like crazy. On that note, take that hint to the bank with you. And CJ, take it away.
Okay. Sure.
You're like, how can I follow that up?
we all hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, night, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And we will see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, night,
Kisses.
morning, whatever the fuck. Hedge.
Whatever the hedge.
But go watch this movie. I promise it's worth it.
It will be
Go
fun.
find it. It's good. I promise. Love you all. Thank you. Hello, Garbage Gang, and thank you so much for listening to this episode brought to you from the depths of the dumpster. We would like to take a minute to thank all the wonderful treasures who help us create this wonderful trash.
Our theme music was composed by Kristen. You can find her on Twitch at Peekaboo Kristen.
Our goodbye music was composed by Char. You can find her on SoundCloud at Charlotte.
Our Trashbox reviews are found and collected by Noelle. You can find her on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram at Nostalgic.
The cover art was created by Emma, and the logo was created by Sean. You can find Emma at PixelXray, and you can find Sean at Ochorobo on various platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
And a big thank you to Noelle and Emma for helping us with our social media posts. We would also love to thank Leo for creating our Twitter banner. You can find them on Twitch at LeoChisNext.
You can find all this information in the description below.
Goodbye.